So with my next guest, blonde Kamala. I mean, my least favorite guest. Welcome back to the show.
Well, mahalo.
What are you in Hawaii now? This is your first time being on the show since you lost the election. What are you doing these days? You got a little more free time, or are you just hanging out? How's it going?
Well, listen, right now I am enjoying a nice Mai Tai. We are in Hawaii right now. And, somebody just mentioned that I'm still vice president. So, whoops.
Oh,
Oh, well, what can I say, right?
well, let's go ahead and start talking about the next phase of Kamala Harris's life. You've had quite a career. You know, you started out as a prosecutor, then attorney general, then you were in the Senate for a couple of years, then 4 years as vice president. What do you do after this? Do you go back to the Senate? What do you do?
Well, here's the thing, James. The sky is the limit, right? Checking out some brand collabs.
Brand collabs?
Yeah, some brand collabs, and hey, heck, maybe a run for governor of California. I mean, literally anything I want to do. I've got somewhere an extra 20 million just landed in my pocket. So
yeah, where'd that come from? Right. You would be a good spokesperson for nitrous oxide. That would be a good. Blonde Kamala, what do you attribute your loss to? Why do you think voters chose Trump over you on Election Day?
Well, and let me be clear, okay? I didn't lose the election, right? The people around me lost it for me, okay? I mean, I take no blame for any of this, okay? It was bad people. And, first and foremost, really, it was Trump. I blame Trump, okay, and his voters, because they're literally the worst, okay?
That's it, literally the worst?
Literally the worst.
They're probably literally Hitler, probably worse than Hitler, I imagine.
Clearly.
Listen, I don't want to talk to blonde Kamala. I despise this lady. Can you turn around and give the phone to Elsa Kurt real quick?
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Oh, thank God. I was going to try and do that the whole segment. I can't stand it because it's so close to reality. However, Elsa Kurt, what are you doing now? Are you going to have to pivot some way in this new post-Kamala landscape?
Yeah, I mean, no choice. And listen, no complaint about it. I am perfectly happy with pivoting, and I'm excited to see where it goes, to tell you the truth. We've got some things in the works. I don't know why I say we. It's me. I've got things in the works. I've been asked on both sides for doing a Melania for a while now. So who knows? Maybe we'll see some Melanias come up. But I can guarantee it will not be a mockery. It will be a tribute. Very, very different vibe we'll have going forward.
Dude, if I had a nickel for every comedian that did the Slovenian accent,
I know.
Probably have a nickel. Does anyone do a Melania?
Listen, I have not seen anyone do one. Maybe there's been a few, like maybe SNL did some insulting ones, some mockery ones.
I guess that kind of counts because I think Cecily Strong did it a few years ago, but she's not around anymore, and that's
Right.
sort of a one-off. I don't know anyone that's that does a Melania. So good, work that out. We'll have to have you back on the
All
show.
right.
So
I love it.
the rest of your show is pretty serious here. I would like to ask Elsa Kurt her serious thoughts on this latest escalation with Russia. We now have done a missile sortie with American missiles that went from Ukraine into the Russian homeland. Russia has responded saying, yeah, if they hit the wrong thing, this could be a nuclear escalation. And then Putin said right before the James show began today that, no, I'm not saying we have plans to nuke anybody. I'm just saying if we did, it would start with the UK. So this is some
Scary.
Yeah, delicate ground we're treading on here. Your thoughts, Elsa?
Yeah, it's serious and scary, and really what a big testament to what a garbage can dumpster fire administration this is. This was, in my humble opinion, a deliberate move on this administration's part to hand over an absolute unequivocal mess to Trump to dig us out of. And, with no regard for the American people, no regard for the rest of the world. And Putin gave warning. He gave warning in September that this would be the case. If this happened, this would be how he would interpret it and how he would act. So they knew, and here we are looking at some really scary stuff. So January 20th can't get here fast enough. It really can't. Listen,
you've got good comedic instincts. You don't have to answer this now, but if you think of anything good, I bought the domain blessedbethefruit.org, and I'm going to just keep pretending like I'm pushing that on the show to get people scared to go there. And I'm soliciting what you think should be at blessedbethefruit.org. Now, we've already got some of the obvious stuff. You should have a link to the Amazon Handmaid's Tale costume. I found a good review on YouTube of people testing out different hair clippers. So we've got a lot of recommendations like that. If you can think of anything to add to blessedbethefruit.org, I'd love to tap that comedic mind of yours.
I will put my thinking cap on and give you my input.
All right. Well, what about you personally, Elsa Kurt? Have you joined the 4B movement? Have you taken a vow of celibacy?
Can you imagine the absurdity of these women? I know. The answer is a flat out nope, not a chance in heck about that happening. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm just sitting back with my bowl of popcorn and just watching the antics and the absurdness and stupidity. These are people that are angry that RFK Jr. is going to make food healthy again. They're angry about that. They're protesting. Come on.
There's some real obvious paradoxes here. It's like you're upset that people don't want you to have an abortion, so you're going to take a vow of celibacy. Do you know how that works? And then you roll. I
love the irony.
Right. You roll that up with the other stuff they're doing. They're like, hang on. If you've joined an organization or a movement that has you shaving your head, taking a vow of celibacy, and swearing off your family, I think you're in a cult.
Exactly.
Isn't that what that's called?
You might be in a cult.
All right, there she is. Blonde Kamala, Elsa Kurt. How do they find you online?
ElsaKurt.com is the fastest, easy way. All the links are there. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.